I put the question out on the Curt Can't Talk Instagram, and if you haven't followed there already, whoa! I just opened it up for 20 minutes. 22 followers. Things are ticking, Jimbo. Things are ticking along. I did open up the question, what makes you feel nostalgic? And there's some really nice answers on here. I'll go through them now. Ibs, our good friend Ibs says the smell of fresh cut grass and deep heat. Now that is a smell that reminds me of footy finals. Now I know Ibs is a big NFL man. I think he might be an NRL man, depending on where he is. He might be footy, but that reminds me of springtime. It's finals footy, that smell, Jimbo. Lethan says that that picture of Tom Brady with the shit haircut and without the plastic surgery. I think he means the one where his draft combine profile picture where he looks a bit tubby. Oh, he's not cool. He's not good looking. Especially now when you see his face, which is 50% artificial.
Yeah.
So I like that from Lethan. Maisie has a couple of crackers. He says Tarzo's in the chip packets.
Yep, Tarzo's solid.
Yeah, like last week. He also says now you weren't a footy guy growing up, but the Channel 10 footy broadcast. He says everything from the show before the game, or it was sometimes called after the game. The scoreboard, they had the 2-minute warning come up, so it would count down until there were 2 minutes to go, and then it would use the clock at the ground that was counting up. So you wouldn't know when the final siren was going to go. And in a close game, the 2-minute warning on Channel 10 was the most suspenseful thing ever. Like, you think footy's tense when you can see the clock counting down. If you don't know when it's going, man, that's good. That's good to watch. They also had a thing called running hot, where if a player had, say, 5 touches in 8 or 9 minutes, they say, Chris Judd running hot. Yep. Or gone cold, like James Womack, no touches in the second quarter. It was really good. I know I'm excited about it. No touches, second term. Try again next term, loser. Big Red says Peter Taylor's one-handed catch in 1991-92. Great commentary around that. Peter Taylor, what a catch. Ethan, LFC fan, says Steven Gerrard, legend of the Reds. I have great memories of Steven Gerrard too. Seeing his highlights, he's one of the guys that, I don't know whether your algo shows you like highlight compilations, maybe of like skaters or something.
Yeah.
But I get a lot of football highlights on there. Yeah. And there are some that I'm like, yeah, okay. You see R7, I see a lot of him. Messi, I see a lot of him. But when Gerrard comes up, I'm like, yeah, Steven Gerrard. That's peak European football years for me. So I totally agree with that one. And then Hans says the smell of an old car, which is interesting.
Yeah, I feel like we had 2 Mitsubishi Sigmas growing up.
Oh,
mustard yellow.
B1 and B2?
B1 and B2, mustard yellow. I think they were 87 and 89.
Dude, I still have vivid memories of seeing those parked in the church car park and knowing you were there. Every time I saw them, I was pumped.
Something about those old school cars and the upholstery in them, I feel like, the smell's definitely
It's
nostalgic.
the fabric seats, right?
100%.
And it's like a cheap sweater that gets all knobbly and bally after a while.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good one. All right, let's get into ours. What's your first one for Nostalgia Power?
All right, I've gone with an ad, which may have been a bad idea. All right, let's see if you remember this deep cut.
I'm ready.
Carnos! 7 days a week until Christmas. Yes. Sundays 11 to 5. Citronella candle with reusable terracotta
$2.
pot, just $2. And alkaline batteries, Panasonic, pack of 2, just $2. And 100% Ceylon tea, 100 tea bags, just $2.
Dude.
Concept 1 litre lemon dishwasher.
That's a big one. That's my instinct was 9.
Yep.
And again, only because when I was thinking about Nostalgia Power, that popped into my brain. So if
really?
Yeah,
you already had Carnos on the mind.
Yeah, I haven't used it, but that was on the brain. Because I think when you showed me A&R last week,
fair enough.
That sort of reminded
until
me.
I saw it, I'm like, wow, I've forgotten all about Cunningham's Warehouse.
Was there a story about that dude? Did he have a car crash and end up in a wheelchair? Have I made that up completely? And did Carnos turn into the warehouse? I feel like they got taken over and it became the warehouse. I think there was something with that dude. He ended up in a car accident. Maybe I made that up. I'm not sure. Maybe that's my child brain conflating.
Mixing stories.
Yeah. Any evidence of Cunningham's?
Nothing so far. He's still alive and kicking, that's for sure.
Okay. He's still alive?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, Jeff Winter is his name.
Okay. Let's get him on the show. Jeff, if you're watching, call in.
That's it. We'll get you on.
Jeff Winter. There you go.
There you go.
Okay, well, that's a 9. That's a strong start. Why don't you
start.
open up the first? I do have a physical one like I did last week as well. I'm going to start with that, actually.
Go physical.
I'm going to start with that.
That's a good shot. Nostalgic.
Do you remember?
Ah, Biker Mice from Mars.
Yeah, man.
Of course.
That was one of my most prized possessions as a kid.
I can't believe you still
have a look
got
at that. I was worried that you might have seen that around the studio recently. Had you seen it?
No, I hadn't.
Okay. Did you have Biker Mice?
I did. I probably watched the show more than had the.
Play the camera again. Oh, you see, I didn't watch it. I was all about the toy.
Really?
Never watched an episode.
I was more watched heaps of it.
Yeah, right.
I thought they were.
What does that hit you, that toy? Because you didn't have the toy, that hurts a little, but...
Didn't have the toy, and I've ironically, weirdly reminisced of Biker Mice from Mars many times recently, especially at work. So, I got to.
Who are you talking at work about Biker Mice?
We're talking about nostalgia, being like, all the shows.
How is the business going?
Yeah, doing a lot of talking. I'd have to give it a 7.
Oh, that feels generous.
Yeah,
okay,
based on sheer feel.
Okay, go my... Oh, no, it's your next one.
All right.
By the way, if any of these are stirring up nostalgic feelings in the comments, let us know. Or if you've got other things that you are thinking of now, put that in the chat as well.
We've got Anthony Clayton says, the indicator used to wind up on my Nan Sigma.
Oh, isn't that had a Sigma too?
Wait.
Wow, I love how specific that is. That's great.
Yeah, 100%.
That's great. Yeah, there are really niche things that can unlock powerful nostalgia, right? Like,
yeah, 100%.
There's like a certain footy card when I see that design from 1997 of like a Jason Dunstall or something, that my childhood is unlocked in me. It's so powerful. Yeah, I love that it's just the indicator.
I'm gonna go the sports theme and take a risk.
Okay.
See if you remember this ad also.
We asked 3 cricket experts if McDonald's delicious triple cheeseburger was the tastiest burger they'd ever had.
Booney.
Hat trick! 3 out of 3. Statistical proof that McDonald's triple cheeseburger is the most selected burger this summer.
Okay. Now, what you've done here is you haven't picked something that's nostalgic for you.
Not
You've
at all.
tried to hit me.
I'm trying to hit you.
The error you've made is you've gone about 3 years too early.
Oh,
so, because that's
okay.
Booney in his prime.
Yep.
It's Border. That's probably 94, 95, that ad. Maybe 93.
Okay.
Whereas my
Too
peak
early.
cricket year, I became fully and literally obsessed with cricket from about 1996 onwards when Michael Bevan hit the winning boundary against the West Indies in that one day. And now I say that to the camera because I know every Aussie remembers that. And without me prompting it last week, I had a message. Who sent me the message? Was it Lethan? Can't remember. Apologies for forgetting who it was. They said, the Michael Bevan boundary is the most nostalgic thing for me. I'm like, no way. That is one of my most powerful childhood memories.
Nah.
So I'm giving you a 4 there.
Yeah, that's fair. I took a risk.
I tell you what gave you some nostalgia points there is the presentation of that cheeseburger. That was an old school Macca's ad.
That is an old school ad.
That got me going more than the cricket because I haven't seen that ad before.
That's it. We got Michael Evans in the chat saying Cheese TV, which 100% is...
Cheese TV.
That was a banger back in the day.
Now we've spoken about this before, that I wasn't allowed to watch TV before school. But I would get the occasional glimpse of Cheese TV.
Yep.
I was always jealous of the Cheese TV kids because it seemed like a hell of a club to be a part of.
Yeah, I was all over Cheese TV.
Holidays, I could get around it. You know, morbidly, the only time the TV was on in our house before school was 9/11.
Well, yeah, I remember that morning as well, actually. That was a big morning where,
Anything went. Like it was,
parents were just glued to the TV with what was going on.
Well, it was very odd because that's another distinct memory. Because it was so out of the ordinary for us. I got up, I walked down the hallway, and I could hear the TV on. I thought, there's something very odd here. And walked around the corner, and my brother was already up. He was recording it, and just the look on my parents' faces, I had no idea what was going on, and they eventually explained it. And then we had an assembly that day, Jimbo, at school, where they told us what was going on and had like this big prayer session, and it was a bizarre day. But it's not happy nostalgia. It's not nostalgia. That's just
speaking of some more fun nostalgia, Wayne Holler said the footy sticker albums were unreal.
Oh,
the
Wayne.
Unbridled joy of parents coming home from work with a few packs of stickers.
Yes,
I knew that would hit you.
Oh my gosh, I almost got goosebumps thinking about that. Wayne, that makes me so happy. So Wayne might remember this. If you had, say, 6 or 7 left and it was no longer worth buying $1 packets of stickers because you keep getting doubles, you've got like 230, you need the last 10, you could put in a mail order. So you could send away with your list and with the money attached to it, and you send it to Victoria, which to me was a foreign land that had the MCG back then, and then you'd wait weeks and weeks for them to come. And I remember year 4, I was waiting on the steps of my classroom, and mum came to pick me up, and she had an envelope in her hand, and she had the stickers, and I was so excited.
Let's go.
Oh, those packets. I also remember Alex Chewicrum for my birthday once bought me 20 $1 packets of those stickers, and it's the greatest gift still to this day I've ever received. All I wanted. I didn't want a toy. I wanted more packets of stickers, man.
That's gold. Sadly, I resonate more with Liam's. When you turn on Disney Plus and see Kim Possible and Recess, something about Kim Possible. I watched so much Kim Possible on like Saturday morning TV.
Were you one of those guys
Losers?
who had a bit of a thing for Kim Possible?
Oh!
I know a guy whose first love was Kim Possible. I also know a dude who had a massive, like, proper fetish for Misty. Remember from Pokemon?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you say that as though you relate.
Of course. No. She was the Hermione of the cartoon world.
Yeah, I suppose she was. Well, Hermione was a big crush because she was literally my age. So I was well, same as you. We're the age of Emma Watson watching, growing up with her. And then these days it's like, maybe dodged a bullet there, Jimbo. Yeah. What's your next one? Is it up to you or me? No.
You're up.
Yep, go on. Hit my next, my first link of the day. Gee, I love nostalgia, pal.
Here we go.
Keeping us in suspense.
Wow.
Don't tell me you didn't watch this.
No, I remember this. Is this?
Look at this.
1 + 1 is 2, 2 + 2 is 4, 4 + 4 is 8, 8 + 8 is... Hey, wait, what's that? Let's investigate as I look through the...
Do you remember that? Remember that set?
Yeah.
And look at those cool kids run. But who's leading the fun run?
And the car?
I remember the car.
Yes, the boot. Whoa.
And this guy.
Yeah.
I think he was one of the Cheese TV hosts.
Oh, yeah.
For a
Makes
period.
sense. It would have been massive back then.
Yeah, 100%. I remember that.
I was so jealous of every kid on that show. I wanted nothing more than being on
and
that.
something about that car and digging through, there was like foam squares in the back of it or something, or there was a foam pit in there they had to dig through to find stuff. Yeah, that's a deep cut.
Yeah, and they used to have to find the discs. So
Yeah,
the
that's what I'm
finale of
thinking
every
of. Yeah,
episode
yeah.
was the big thing, and there was a barrel with goo that they always had to go through and find the discs.
Yeah, that's what I'm remembering.
I feel like I've had to convince you a bit here, but what was your gut?
It was a... No, my gut is didn't know where it was going. I remembered the amazing sound when it kicked in.
Amazing. Yeah. My sister-in-law, who you know very well, she was on Pick Your Face. Remember Pick Your Face?
That's what I thought it was going down. I'm like, is this Pick Your Face where they had the big nose? And it's like, no.
For those watching along internationally, because we've got a couple of guys, Wales and Scotland, I don't know if you had Pick Your Face, but it was like... Basically, the big finale of that was there was a big nose with snot, and you had to like pick questions and prizes out of the big snotty nose. It was peak kids TV. Go on, give it a score, Jimbo.
I would give it a 7.
Okay. What are you laughing at in the chat?
Liam had just said, I think in reference to Kim Possible, would explain why I went through a phase of dating redheads.
Hey, man, whatever works for you, Liam. That's
and then
fine.
Anthony Clayton, 100% right. He said he was the Saturday Disney host.
Oh, there
That
you
guy,
go.
which
Okay.
does ring true, I think.
Gotcha.
Snap. All right.
Is Clates our Welsh resident?
Ooh.
If I've got that wrong, let me know. But I think I've translated that name right from the usernames on Insta. What next, Jimbo? Give us your last one. So score is 14. You're on 13. I'm on 14. I took the lead with amazing there. Come on. Need a big one.
Yeah, I do. All right, let's see.
Go on, Jimbo. I'm getting nervous. Oh, dude. I have not seen this for 20
The old Jazz Jackrabbit.
years. Wow. That picture
that
in particular.
gun thing, yeah.
Skip forward a bit. Show us some gameplay.
The thing that got me the most.
Oh, the menu. Yeah.
This got me the most is that.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
That was the hardest me. I'm like, I remember the bulk dude one when you go to turbo.
That gave me a massive
100%.
nostalgic feeling. Go through to the
Get some
gameplay.
gameplay.
Yeah, this is coming back to me big time. Yeah, that's a good one, Jim. That's an 8. We played a lot of.
I played
we played
so
a lot
much
of that.
Jazz Jackrabbit. This was gaming before gaming was cool.
And just the old PC. Just pause it. The old PC tower with the
100%.
the big clunky
And the
white
Marlboro
plastic.
Reds.
Oh, yeah.
Brings it back.
Nothing better than knocking a few back. Wow. And the
The
speakers
speakers
too.
are very token
Yep.
90s computer.
I remember the day when we got a Pentium II computer.
Oh,
at
Pentiums
home.
were like the bee's
Dude.
knees when you had a Pentium.
When my
But then AMD Athlons came out and you're like, Pentium, what?
Yeah, I can't remember that transition as much as I can remember Pentium. But
Yeah,
Dad
Pentium
came
was
home and
the-
said, "Boys," he sat us down, "Boys, we're getting a Pentium II." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, that is." I didn't understand the specs, but I
Yeah.
knew it was great. And what was your rule in your house? Did you have like a half an hour limit or an hour limit a night or something?
Yeah,
You
something
had to
like that
battle,
for sure.
battle with your brother for it.
Yeah, it was it's my turn.
Oh, which one more game? One more
yeah,
game?
yeah. Oh, no, I mustn't do it.
So I used to play a heck of a lot of FIFA, and I had FIFA 99, and Bren, my brother, had figured out that if you press the 0 button, your keeper charges, so your keeper comes out.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
if a player's got a breakaway and you want to come out and smother him,
Yeah.
you can do that. But I didn't know that was a feature, and I didn't know he was pressing it while I was playing. So I've got the ball, and my keeper in my own attacking half runs past me. Like, what the hell's going wrong with
Where's
my
he
keeper?
going?
And Bren's just there leaning on the 0 button.
That's funny.
All right, that was I'll give you an 8 for that. That's a good one, Jimbo.
Nice. We got James Guida in the chat.
Hey,
Guida?
James.
Uh,
Guida, yeah.
Guida. Donkey Kong Country on the handheld Nintendo. Many hours on the Donkey Kong
Yeah,
Country.
you were a Nintendo kid.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we used to go
especially
over
the-
Caleb's house to play Sega,
Oh, yeah.
and you were the Nintendo guys.
Yeah, we never had Sega, but I love playing the Sega Genesis. The
What-
controller were funky.
What was funky about the controllers in the Genesis?
They were just kind of, the buttons like round, and they just had a lot of weird
Oh,
travel
yeah,
on
yeah.
them. They're just different.
Yeah, no, the Nintendo stuff's.
Yeah.
It gives me a nostalgia of being jealous of kids. Like I would
Yeah.
see them, with.
Well, that's when there was
'Cause
so much
you were-
variety
Well,
in
that's right.
consoles. Yeah,
Yeah, you were one or the other, right? Like
Yeah.
we were Xbox.
100%.
We Christmas 01 we got an Xbox,
Yeah.
and I was Xbox for 10 years until I earned my own money and decided to
Yeah.
go PlayStation.
Yeah,
which
we
my
were-
brother disowned me for.
We
a
are
second.
100% a PlayStation house.
Yeah, so were you a GoldenEye Nintendo as well?
Yeah, we did GoldenEye.
Because that was the big one on N64, right? That was the game to have. GoldenEye.
Yeah. Wait, Nintendo 64. We didn't have the 64. We had the SNES
Oh, really?
and then the PlayStation. We never had the 64.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
I like
Sadly.
that from Guida, though. That's a good one.
Yeah, 100%.
Um,
And then, so Anthony Clayton does live in Wales.
Yes.
So
thought
he's
so.
Australian, but been there for 17 years.
Ah, sweet. Hence the Disney reference. I just got thrown when he said Disney. Good on you, Clates. Thanks for watching. Monday morning, your time. Awesome.
Liam, Sega Rally Championship.
Oh, yeah.
Great game.
So,
My dad played that to learn how to drive, apparently.
must have been a rev head. Well,
Oh, GoldenEye multiplayer, the one shot kill golden gun.
Yes.
Masterful.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember playing that at Daniel White's house.
Because that was
Killed
like
me.
co-op, basically.
Yep.
Yeah, that was when co-op was like, I loved co-op because there was...
You could play against each other, but you could play
yeah,
co-op
but
too.
I loved all the co-op games like Double Dragon, Battletoads, like all the games you could play co-op. I was all for it for some reason.
Were you a Worms guy? Remember Worms?
Yeah, yeah, 100%. Worms and then Earthworm Jim.
Earthworm Jim
That was
was
a
good
classic.
too. That was a classic. Oh man, we could talk about this all night.
Ugh. What are we up to? You.
My last one.
All
Yeah.
right. What'd I get for that? 8.
You got an 8.
All right.
So that was pretty strong. I'm not going to tell you what I need to win here because you'll just give me a lower score. It's a massive flaw
Lucky
in the
for
game.
you, I've lost track.
Now, sorry, pause it. The caveat here is I couldn't find the Australian version of this, but it's the same thing.
Yeah,
All
okay.
right, same principle. This might ring true for Liam and Clates.
I very much remember this opener.
Do you know what's coming?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, it's not hitting.
Please welcome your Commander-in-Chief, Jeremy Clarkson.
Do you remember
This
Robot
has been
Wars?
a while. Yeah.
So I reckon that came to Australia about 98, 99, and this looks like early or mid 90s. But yeah, skip forward to a fight.
3,
Oh, the big antennas.
1. Activate.
Matthew Dickinson, 21 years of age, wants to join the army. He's into radio control.
Oh, that's right, the one with the big saw on it.
Whoa.
The fights were always underwhelming until someone brought out the sword.
Yeah.
But yeah, Robot Wars, not really doing it. Did you watch it?
I do remember it. I remember this Triceratops looking thing.
Yep.
I definitely remember it.
All right. I'm going to... You don't need to even score it. Well, go on. Give me a score.
I want to go 5.
Okay. That seems like sympathy because you knew you won. Well done, Jimbo. That's a win
Oh,
for
we've
you.
already done 3, haven't we?
21-19 victory. 1-1 on the Nostalgia Power
I'll
scoreboard.
throw the one in I was going to throw in instead of the ad that I took a gamble on. I have no idea if you'll know this at all.
Mm-hmm. Do you want me to look away while you're typing it in?
Nah, that's right. I don't have to type it. This is from like... Do you remember this song?
Is this Play School? No.
No, it's In the Box.
Oh! I hated the intro song. Right?
Yeah. And that
Was
was
the In the
that
Box?
was the
In the
outro
Box.
song.
I would refuse to
What's
watch
in
that
the
show
box today?
on the
Yeah.
basis of that intro song.
There was so many shows like that though from the 90s as kids where you're like, oh, this is just on, so I've got to watch it. I remember In the Box being one of those where you're like, this is lame and I hate it, but I'm here for the next 10 minutes.
Maybe you couch potato. That's when I went out and played cricket. In the Box, get rid of that. Same with, what is it, that Angela Anaconda?
Yeah.
I couldn't stand that show.
That was an after school. There was so many after school shows that you get home and I just sit through and I'm like, oh, I hate this one. You're like, all right, I'll get through it to get to the next
Do we
one.
get to Rugrats?
Yeah, it's like after this one's a good one.
All right, very good. Okay, that's Nostalgia Power. I like that. Good contributions from the chat too. Very good.
That's solid. So the Triceratops was called Matilda, Liam says.
Wow. He was a BattleBots fan for
Yeah.
sure. Or Robot Wars. It was called BattleBots in the States. It was called Robot Wars, I think, in the UK. And
Yeah, Robot Wars SGT Bash.
wow, big fan. Sergeant Bash. Is that the name?
Oh,
Is that
sorry,
what you mean?
Sergeant Bash. Yeah.
Lieutenant LT
And
Smash.
so Liam's asked, did you have Rosie and Jim in Australia?
Doesn't
Rosie
ring a
and
bell.
Jim.
Look that up. I can't remember.
Is that a
Rosie and
show?
Jim? Or are they robots?
I think we did. Do you remember this?
Oh, I think that puppet reminded.
I feel like I remember these.
Yeah. I'm getting naughty vibes from this.
Yeah.
Need washing?
Oh, yeah, that
I
does
remember
look
this.
familiar.
Yeah, we're helping too.
There's something so beautifully glib about an early 90s show shot in the UK. Like,
Yeah.
that has the same look and feel as Mr. Bean.
100%. Yeah.
And dude, have you watched that with your kids?
Yeah,
Mr. Bean?
after you brought it up, it was literally...
you went back and watched
literally
it?
this weekend I had it out. I think my youngest loved it. Eldest wasn't taking it so much, but I'm like, no, we're watching it.
It is still funny,
Yeah,
man.
it's
I
good.
was laughing.
Oh, 100%.
It was great.
It got Joe laughing.
There you go. Perfect.